met Melanie, did you immediately say, hey, this, and the band, did you immediately have a good feeling about it?
Actually, I had a really good feeling talking with Melanie on the phone before I actually met her face to face. And like, well, the story kind of went, this guy gave me her phone number, you know, to call about the band gig.
Oh, of course.
And so I called her, and we spoke on the phone. You know, we talked about, you know, when we could get together, rehearse, blah, 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 blah. And I went over to her house, I guess, in the next couple of days, and you know, I picked her up, and she stood there a bit shocked because she thought that I was, well, not black. so that was kind of funny, but it was a good chemistry, you know. And I had been looking for something to do, you know, with my energy, with my talent, you know, and I was kind of spinning my wheels, you know. And this was a wonderful opportunity to work with a group of great musicians, and I was in heaven, you know. And to get paid a little money for it was even better.
You were in Germany because you were stationed there with the Air Force, but you actually voluntarily went to Germany and stayed with your sister. And why did you do that?
I was in a band in the States, in Macon, Georgia. Reached a point where I wasn't growing anymore with that band. I was at a standstill, and I needed a new direction, you know. And my sister gave me that opportunity. Actually, she wanted me to come over a year earlier. And, you know, I said, no, I'm okay here. And then when she says, come on, Mel, come to Europe while we're still here. Her husband's uncle had also been doing the entertainment scene. He's a piano bar entertainer, and had heard me on tape and said if I ever came to Germany, he could find me work. Well, that was the direction. It was something new, you know, to do, to experiment with. And I said, okay, why not? You know, now I feel like I need a change. I'll go on and come on over, and it turned out to be the best move I ever made in my life.
What is it really like to be on the road? Do you enjoy it? Does it get really hard at times? Is it just, it's worth it, but...
Life on the road is no picnic. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of hurry up and wait. You know, there's a lot of I'm hungry. You know, you can't eat now. There's a lot of stress and dealing with a lot of different people. You know, from the record companies down to tour managers, to agents, to promoters, to whatever, you know. So it's not as glamorous as a lot of people think it is, you know. The few minutes of glamour come when we're on the stage, you know, for 30 minutes, and then it's over, then it's back to, who are you?
I would have to say that the good far outweighs the bad. Sometimes it's a close, you know, balance, but most of the time, the good outweighs the bad.
Do you ever feel like giving up on it, or do you ever feel this is not what I want anymore? Or?
I never feel like this is not what I want. I do feel like not doing something that I'm supposed to be doing, you know.
Just like all of us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When you get off that international flight and you walk right into a show from that flight, I don't think it's so bad coming to the U.S., but going back to Europe, you know, when you arrive like the next day and then you jump in a car after you land, drive 3 or 4 hours, do a sound check, and then have a couple hours to get ready to do a show, and be pert and perky and, you know, full of life, you know.
Enthusiastic.
Yeah, because the people don't know what you've been through. So every show is like opening night. Every show is the first show for those people there, and we try to give that to them.